y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One in my old barn door, and I'm still working with my paper pad covers, and so I thought I would show you what I do with them to make a pocket out of, when you have the big parts in the center. So let's just get started and just play. I'm just playing, so I think what I want to do with these, because they're a good solid cardstock, so there'll be a good sturdy pocket. So what I like to do is, like, normally you wouldn't have a pocket this big, so I'm just going to cut them in half. So let's do that first. And I'm not measuring really, I'm just kind of eyeballing, just to kind of, because I mean you can make, so it's going to take, out of one of the centers, you can usually get like a pocket and a tag out of it. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll make this one a pocket, and this one we can use to make a tag. And then we'll go ahead and cut this one while we're at it. So that one's a good tag size, and that one's a good pocket size. Okay, and then what I like to do is, normally you're not going to have, I mean, this is, how wide is this? This is 7 inches wide. Okay, now if you're not like me and you don't make huge journals, because I tend to make huge journals, which is sometimes, I think, why am I doing this to myself? But no, I love making the big journals, but sometimes, most of the time, people make smaller journals. Let's just leave it at that. So what I like to do is decide, okay, am I going to cut this down, or do I want to fold it around a page? So where is my little... So normally a 5-inch pocket, 4.5-inch pocket would do the trick of what you need. So I'm going to take my scoring tool here. I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to score this at about 4.5 inches. And that way I know it's going to fit good on a page. So I'm just going to score that right there. And I don't know if you can see the score mark. It's kind of hard to see it. Let me close my blind and see if that'll give us some better lighting. Sorry about that. So yeah, your score line's right there. And then I'm just going to fold it like this. And just use my bone folder to get a good crease. So this way, if you have a journal, let me find a journal. Okay, here's my commonplace book. We'll just use this. So if you have a journal, you can take this and you just fold it over the page. And you can glue here and here, and then on this side, you can either glue here and here, or you can just glue here, or you can glue here and here. Whatever your preference is. Could y'all even see that? No. You can either glue here and here, or here only, or here and here. So, to make yourself like a fold over pocket page. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. And then with this one, we'll cut him down. So we'll just, I'm just going to mark it real quick. I marked it at 4.5 inches. And so I'm just going to line that up and go ahead and cut it. Now this one, we can make a tag out of. So we'll put him to the side and make a tag out of. This one will be a pocket. And I should have made it a little bigger. And the reason I say that is because I wanted to do my lines, but that's okay. I can do it this way. All right. So on this one, in order to make the pocket, you can either make it a flat pocket, and that's just fine. Whatever works for you. But I'd like to have a pocket with a little bit of a gusset in it. So I'm just going to go to the 1/4 inch mark right here. And I'm going to score it, and I'm going to go the 1/4 inch mark on the bottom and score it, and then the 1/4 inch mark on this side, and score that. Okay. And then I'm going to find my little scissors here. And I'm just going to cut out the little corners so that it'll fold easier. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fold these in. And there we have a little pocket that's going to give you a little more room in it, so it's not going to be so flat on the page. It'll give you a little bit more room to tuck something in. All right, so now this is not cute, right? I mean, I wouldn't want to use that as a pocket, so we're going to, I think I'm just going to collage on them. So let's just grab some of our little collage pieces over here, and we'll just start making it pretty. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to use Mod Podge instead of trying to use a glue stick, because I think that that will be easier. Hang on and let me grab my Mod Podge. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put some Mod Podge on my little pocket. And I'm going to go ahead and go over the crease, or, you know, where we scored it, because we'll be able to still fold it, because we'll be able to still see our fold in the back. All right, so let's just collage this on. And I don't care about wrinkles or any of that stuff. I kind of like the wrinkles, so let's use a piece of this. Let's put this little piece right here. And then we'll put this little piece down here at the bottom. What else do we have over here? Oh, this is cool. This is really neat paper. I don't know if this is glued together, or I think that is actually glued on. Let's just take that off. We'll just get us a piece of this. And I actually think this will be good over here in the corner. I'm going to put a little extra Mod Podge because this is a little bit thicker of a paper. I'm going to push this down before I run my brush over it, because it is thicker. And I like this because it's textured. Let's see, we've got some music paper here. Put it down here. Let's go a little skinnier. Maybe like that. I want to have the Dick and Jane on there because I think that's cute. Okay. All right, and then we have this. Let's just use a piece of this at the top there. I want just a little something over here in the corner. What do I have? I have a little piece of music. We could probably use that. take that over to the edge a little and we can cut that off once it dries. Okay, and then I'm going to tear this edge off here. And we'll put that there. And we need a little bit of something right there, simply because that's got just a little bit of a gap in it. Let's do this side. There we go. All right, now we're going to sit this to the side and let it dry while we do the other one. Oh, we need something else right here, don't we? Because it's missing a little bit. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, we've got this. Let's just use a little piece of this. This is some cool tissue paper. Let's just tear us a piece off. Doesn't have to be very big. Because we just need a tiny little strip of this. That should be big enough right there. I had to look to make sure I had it on the right side. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's sit this one to the side and let it dry, and we'll go ahead and do this one now. On this one, I'm not going to decoupage the flaps because they're going to be folded in and we don't want the bulk. So let me grab a wipe and wipe this glue off. Oops, I didn't mean to bump the phone with my head, sorry. Okay, all right. So now we're just going to do the same thing with this one. We're just going to collage it. I'm going to go ahead and put my Mod Podge on it. And these pieces are sticking together. So let's just take this piece and just go all the way down the bottom side of it with it. And I'm going to leave that there until it dries, and then we can just trim that off. Okay. And then we'll add some music. And I'm just going to go to the edge of that flat piece. Because right now we're just getting a base on. We're just trying to... I kind of like this because it's got a pretty color to it. So let's just go across here with this. And it doesn't matter if it's, you know, some people likes the straight edges and some people don't. And so if you don't like the straight edge, then just tear it. I don't mind a straight edge with the jagged edges. I think it, you know, just kind of adds a little bit of something. All right, we've got this little piece here that we could add right here. I just love these old book pages. And then we have a little piece of our our wallpaper, wrapping paper, not wallpaper, it's wrapping paper. Okay, so let's just go ahead and tear this part off, make it a little smaller. I'm going to tear at the bottom here too. We kind of need the duck's head. We're going to not use that piece because I need that for something else. We'll use it for... Okay. Yep, we could put us a little piece of ledger right there. And we can trim that off later. What else do we have over here? Oh, we got some... Let's use a piece of our map page. I'm just going to use a tiny little piece right here. Okay, so we can go there with that. And then I have this vintage wrapping paper, not wrapping paper, this is wallpaper. So we'll just tear us a little piece of that. And we can add it right here. Like that. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to let these dry. I'm going to pause the camera, let these dry, and then we'll come back and we'll decorate them. So bear with me just 1 second. Okay, so we've let them dry, and I did this extra one while I was waiting on them to dry, and I just put that that sewing pattern envelope paper on there. So we're just going to go ahead and trim this down now and cut away all the extras. Not with those scissors. Let's try these scissors. I'm getting frustrated with my scissors because I just can't get them sharpened right. I know I need to just go ahead and buy a scissor sharpener, but you know, sometimes you just don't need to spend the money sometimes. Let's see. Okay, well, I cut that just a little, but it's okay. I cut the actual pocket, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, because y'all know I can't cut straight for nothing. All right, so there's that pocket, and then we have this one. So let's go ahead and trim this one down too real quick. It won't take just a second. Okay, I'm going to fold this in so that we don't have the bulk on the edge of that. My fingers don't want to work right. Stop it. Okay. All right, so now we have this. Let's trim that little piece right there off. Just a tiny bit, okay? So now, oh, we need to trim that on the bottom too a little. Okay. Let's get rid of all of our little slivers. Okay, so now we have this pocket and this pocket. Here's our fold on this one. So we're going to go ahead and fold it again and burnish it again. And then we'll just trim that little extra piece off because when it's folded over your page, you're not going to. Now, this side, I probably wouldn't do any decoration because I think it's cute just the way it is. But on this side, you know, let's add some lace or something. Gracie, do you need to go potty? Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so let's add a little lace on here somewhere. And I think I would like some lace just lining the top right there. So let's just trim this down. And we'll take our Fabri-Tac. Oh, come on. Okay, we're not using Fabri-Tac. We'll just use this one. I get irritated with the Fabri-Tac because it's hard to get it to come down. You have to, you know, wait on it to come down. And then that bottle just keeps getting stopped up so fast. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with it. Okay, my pen don't want to go in there. There we go. All right, so let's put our little piece of lace here. Okay, and then I've pulled some things just to kind of make like a little collage. I don't know why I pulled those pumpkin stickers, but you know what? Why not use them? It's almost fall, right? Let's grab some ink. And we'll just ink the edges of that little pumpkin so it's not so stark white around it. And we'll do the same thing with the acorn. Okay, maybe we'll go ahead and just ink around the edge of the heart too while we're at it. Because why not? There we go. Whoops. Alright, so let's see. We've got some little pieces of laces here. Let's use a little piece of lace. And we'll put it right there. Maybe put that. And our little pumpkin. I don't think we're going to need the acorn. And I know what I want to do. My little bowl of string here. I know I have some fuzzy string or something in here. Let's use some of this. This is just some fibers. So I'm just going to kind of wrap it around like that. Got too much. Alright, let me get my glue gun here. Because what I want to do is I'm just going to lay this down, put a little bit of hot glue under there, and then I'm going to put a little bit right there. Sorry about my hand shaking, y'all. Migraine syndrome does not love me this week. Okay. There we go. And this just gives us a little bit of a textile that, you know, kind of sticks out. And then we can add our little heart here. And you don't have to use hot glue. I'm just using it because it's right here at my fingers. Okay, and then this is actually a sticker, I think. Let me see. Okay, well, I am not fighting with that, so we're just going to hot glue him down. Not fighting with that. Okay. And we'll put him right here. Got glue strings everywhere. There we go. And there, you have a cute little pocket. How cute is that? You know what? Let's put a little button right here, just to kind of finish it off. What color button do we want? I almost think maybe that one. So let's take that little piece and see if we can string him through here. There we go. Oh goodness. Now we're stuck. Okay. And then we'll string him through. Okay, and pull it all the way through. Time up. I know I always say I'm going to do short videos, but I just struggle with that. As y'all can see. Okay, and we're going to trim that off. Trim that off. There's a little hot glue. And there we go. So that kind of gives you an idea of what you can do with your pockets. Decorate them up. And then you've used that good cardstock cover from your paper pack. So there's the pockets. And then here's the tag, some of the tags that we made. I never did finish decorating that one. And some of the paper clips. So these are just some ideas of things that you can do with your paper pad covers. So don't throw them away. Don't save everything, because I get overwhelmed when I save everything. But I'm just saying, you know, if you don't have a good solid cardstock to make a pocket out of, or to make a tag out of, or a paper clip, you can use your paper pack covers. So I hope y'all enjoyed these videos. If you did, please like and subscribe for me. And I hope you, if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment box below. And I hope y'all have a great day. Big hugs.